This is the second to the bottom tier, the second tier of my cake. And what I want to do is I actually want to stencil this rose onto my cake. This is another stencil that I got from Michael's. And I'd like to put this on the cake, but it's kind of big. It's too big, and there are parts of it that I don't want. As you can see, I don't like this bud right here. I don't know if you like it, leave it on, but I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and just block it off by using a little bit of paint. This is just tape. See, I used Scotch tape before. You can use any kind of tape. I'm just doing this tape so that you can see it better. And I'm just blocking off the parts that I don't want to show up on the stencil. So you can see I've got it boosted up a little bit on my dummy. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the stencil on here. If you want, you can tape it on. Okay. It'll actually stick to the fondant, but it won't wreck it. But be careful. Make sure you're using painter's tape. See, it doesn't really hurt the fondant on the cake. Okay, so we're just going to use our orchid. Okay, there we go. A little bit of excess, and we'll just take that excess off again with the cornstarch. It just moves it, removes it, all that excess shimmer dust. Okay, and that'll come right off. Okay. Now I'm going to take the Royal Icing and I'm going to go ahead and outline this. So any of that excess isn't really going to matter anyway, because your eyes are going to focus on the outline. So again, with this tip 0, I'm just starting at the very middle. And this is a tip 1, sorry. Whoops. A little bit. Just outline the stencil. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some border and glaze with these cutters. Again, you can use any kind of cutter. This is a number 5 tip. It's what that hole is, or any little clay cutters you've got. All you do is just stick it in the fondant and press. The fondant's soft. And a lot of times this will actually come out. I actually like to leave it in, but you can actually pluck that out if you want to leave an actual hole. Or you can do it with this. And just make little patterns. Just, you know, however you want to cut it. Play around with it. And then what you need to do is you're going to outline it. And that's again with the same tip, tip 1. And you're just going to outline it. Just like that. Okay, and there we're done.